This is Papa Brad's Gaming, and I'm at Arcade Monsters, the biggest arcade in Florida. Alright, Arcade Monsters. This is the biggest arcade in Florida, right? Okay, we're going to check it out. Here we are at Arcade Monsters. First thing when you come in, there's a gigantic row of pinballs. And you want to see new Sterns, look at these. Avengers, Ghostbusters, Elvira, Stranger Things, Jurassic Park, Batman, Star Wars, Deadpool, The Walking Dead. I mean, look at this row of brand new Sterns. Hey, Miss Val, we got Willy Wonka. Look at Monster Bash. Oh, yeah. Medieval Madness. They got the good Mandalorian. Godzilla. Got an Elvira. House of Horrors.
I'll save you. This time.
Zoom in on the House of Horrors.
Player 1, you're up.
Not everybody likes it in the back door, but you do.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
That's right, Johnny. And now we're coming to get you and your little zombie friends, too.
I am living dead.
Ew, that was a narrow escape.
great pinball. I love this game. This is Papa Brad's Gaming, coming to you from Arcade Monsters in Florida. This limited edition Stranger Things, it has a video screen behind the drop-down target that shows the Demogorgon. This is a pretty cool machine. Let me give this one a shot.
Meet the Demodog target for Demodog attack.
There's the Demogorgon. It's going crazy. You got a Stranger Things limited edition. Look at this table, it's beautiful. It's got a movie screen, it's got like a screen on the part that drops down with the Demogorgon. It's actually playing like scenes from the show, like a video screen. Very cool, look at that. Nice machine. Where's the boss? Child, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Pinball is coming to Papa Brad. We're entering the arcade area. Wow. This arcade had a ton of music games. In this room they had a bunch of big environmental cabs, gun cabs. You had the Walking Dead. You had the Dark Effect ride, which is really cool. Here we have a Atari Pong. This machine uses real physical objects in the real world to play Pong. Really great machine. We're walking up on two Killer Queen machines, which are stacked back to back. Theming is all over the place in this arcade too. You saw Deadpool and the Demogorgon. Pulling up on one of the classics of arcade. Miss Pac-Man Galaga, class of 1981. Perfectly mint arcade. These machines were perfect. Tron, just ridiculous restoration level. Cleared like 4 boards on Tron. Pretty good run for first time playing in a while. Got a Dig Dug. We're moving into looking again at the class of 1981. They had an awesome Deadpool here in between the rooms.
Maximum respect.
We move into this next room. This room had a ton of racing games. I mean, look at the row of the initial D. But just racing game after racing game. Very cool, very cool. Big arcades. Put your quarters on the glass because it's Champion Edition, Street Fighter 2. Pretty cool. They had a few fighters. It was interesting to me that the fighters and the classic arcades really were just spread out all over the place. So like there was no real classic retro area. All the retro games are kind of like sprinkled in with all the music games. And this place had more music games than I've ever seen. You got a Tekken 3, you got an MK3, some more big driving games, Batman, Mario Kart, more music games. Got Uncle Fester. Guitar Hero, pulling up on some Nintendo. They got Skee Ball. The wallpaper was all comic books. Super cool the way they did the wallpaper. They had comics from all different time eras. Had some 90s X-Men stuff. Pretty cool on the wall. Timball. We're moving into our Nintendo area. We have Fix-It Felix Jr. They had a great Popeye. Shout out to Mr. Postyle. This Popeye was legit. Played a couple games of Popeye. Played a couple games of DK. Shout out to Off Grid Arcade. Nice Donkey Kong machine. Wish DKOG73 was here. And we're continuing. You can see the music games though. Guitar Hero. Then they have a T2 in perfect shape. So this was one of the things that I didn't like about the arcade was that all the classic games are kind of just thrown everywhere. They're not really organized. So there was no real retro areas. Everything's just kind of mixed up.
Okay, we're checking this place out. Got a really loud music room here, man. If you're into music games. Got some Star Wars battle pods. Look at these battle pods, man. These are bad. These are cool machines. We got lots of monsters in here, man. We got a monster. Arcade monsters. We're going up in the second floor. Arcade monsters. This is a multi-floor arcade, so the way it's laid out is cool. It's like each room is like almost like a catacomb. Imagine kind of like a haunted house, okay.
Back upstairs, I got to do a quick shout out to CT Jason.
Got some cool centipede art. Got a whole nother room in here. Boy, man, if you're into music games, this arcade has the most big music games I've ever seen in an arcade. Look at this. Look at these music games.
Music games.
More music games. Look what Papa Brad found. Hubert. Feel that? We got a Kung Fu Master. Nice looking machine. Kung Fu Master. This arcade, man, they are into the music games. We got some classics kind of scattered around the arcade floor. They're all over the place, but they have a lot here that's classic arcade. But more than that, man, look at the music game selection here is about the best I've seen in one arcade. Definitely have that music genre covered. Haven't seen any of these games before. This is all kind of a new thing to me, but pretty cool. We'll try a bunch of them out. Spotlight on Dark Escape 4D. This is a monster of an arcade. Cool thing about this, it has all kinds of things that happen when you're inside this special room. Inside this special room, there's all kind of jump scares that come at you. This is Dark Escape 4D. We'll be playing this one later. Interesting, you got like a soccer version of bubble hockey. Oh my God, no! 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 This Arcade Monsters has a lot of monsters in this arcade. Got Walking Dead. They've got some really nice big cabs here. House of the Dead, Scarlet Dawn. Everything here is set to free play. For 20 bucks, you get to play as much as you want. You got a Nintendo GameCube kiosk in the middle of the arcade. It's one of the cool things with the free play model. You do stuff like that. They got a full bar if you want to get your drink on. This is the bar area. We're heading upstairs to check out a whole nother room. Let's see what's in this room. Got some group. I mean, the amount of horror stuff here is just unreal. Get all kind of consoles if you want to just chill and play some consoles and get your drink on. Maybe play some console games. Heading up the stairs into another upstairs room. So walk up. Still going to try to give you an idea of the size of this place. It is multi-floored. Multi-floored arcade. Arcade Monsters. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. This is Papa Brad's area. You got a Robotron. You got a good looking centipede. Oh my goodness, I've been waiting for this one. Ice cold beer, but more impressive, I've been waiting forever to see this game. Here it is in the flesh. Dragon's Lair. The arcade game. Just sitting there. Dragon's Lair. Let's fire it up. Dragon's Lair. You got Dragon's Lair. Ice cold beer. Centipede. Robotron. What? What? Look at this Dragon's Lair. You got Crystal Castles. Frogger. Pac-Man. Let's fire it up. Oh yeah, you got a CRT in there. I mean, you have a CRT, you sure do. Oh boy, here's my row. Here's my row. We're getting to Papa Brad's favorite game of all time. Marvel versus Capcom 2. I'll be playing this one a lot. This is Papa Brad's favorite fighter. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Oh man, put your quarters on the glass. Look at this row. Look at the row of fighters at this place. Tekken 5, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Capcom vs. SNK 2, Street Fighter 2 Grandmaster Challenge, Super Street Fighter 2. Oh my God, they got a baby cave. They got a baby, they got the Paw Patrol. They got the Paw Patrol. I'm gonna be jamming on this thing. The Paw Patrol. Arcade 1-up. You got a cinema type area to play some classic, yeah, it's a PS5, multiple PS5s. Oh my goodness. Papa Brad sees another one of his arcade faves. You got a Zookeeper. Zookeeper. Look at this chair. This is a beautiful game. You got Zookeeper. Outrun. Arcade game. Stand-up version. Yeah, these are my kind of games. So in this room, I have this room to myself pretty much. You got a whole nother row of like all handicap kind of fighters, man. They got all kind of stuff loaded up in here. This is wild. This is wild. Check this out. Looks like they got a lot of fighting stuff. Going back to the classics. Papa Brad's Gaming, and I'm an idiot standing in the rain at the biggest arcade in Florida.
Welcome to Arcade Monsters.
All right, Arcade Monsters.